Okay, we are to chapter 40, Fake Fleas of Dogtown. Doop, by Katherine, Applegate, Gennifer, Choldenko. Metalhead turned over and began scratching his belly. See, this was the weird thing about metal dogs. They came with fake fleas you attached with Velcro. Humans paid extra to see a robot dog scratch his fleas off. Then, when company came over, the human attached the fleas and the metal dog scratched them off again. Fleas? Seriously? It's like building a robot dog that farts. It made no sense. Metalhead eyed me again. I don't understand your resistance to speaking with the little guy on my behalf. He pointed his clunky metal paw to the knothole corner above cage 91. Talk to him yourself. He doesn't pay attention to me, Metalhead said. I wanted to say, none of us do, but I tried to be polite. Look, the other dogs are a little jealous that Quinn picked you. That's not my concern. I know. I just think you should keep a low profile is all. His light blinked blue. You still planning an escape? I asked. Yes. I shrugged this off. No use in giving airtime to nonsense. And there was no way I was going to get Mouse involved. Mouse was roughly the size of a tennis ball. How was he going to help a clunky beast like Metalhead? I changed the subject to what I'd come to his pen to discuss. You can't ask dogs about why they're here. Why not? Because it's a sore subject. He shrugged. Do you know what that means? I asked. No answer. But when I looked in his glass eyes, I saw a flicker I hadn't seen before. Metalhead was trying to understand. Was it possible he had a heart he didn't know how to use? Chapter 41, Out of Charge. The next time Quinn came, he ran to the book basket, got green eggs and ham, and headed down to the basement. He was faster than me. Well, everybody was faster than me. They were already halfway through the book when I arrived. That was okay. I knew the story. I just liked to watch Quinn enjoy himself. Over and over, Metalhead repeated the words, and over, Quinn turned the pages. After the 7th time through, Metalhead began slowing down. Management had forgotten to charge him. He was saying the words slower and slower and slower. I am Sam. Quinn didn't like this. He had to wait too long to turn the page. I couldn't plug in Metalhead myself, and with so many people around, it would have been dangerous to ask Mouse. Then something weird happened. Quinn took his finger and tracked each word as Metalhead said it. And when Metalhead did run out of charge, Quinn kept going. It wasn't reading exactly. Quinn had the words memorized. But it was a start. You could almost see Quinn's mind putting the sounds together with the letters. In the next few weeks, we saw Quinn mouth the words as Metalhead said them, and then, one day, Mr. Molinari put all the words in a list, and Quinn read each and every one. Quinn wasn't a bubbly, smiley kind of kid. Most of the time, his expression was as serious as cement. But when he read those words, a light went on inside of him that had not been there before. Chapter 42. I didn't see it coming. Let's see, where am I supposed to read to? Okay. Not everybody was happy about what was happening between Metalhead and Quinn. The animosity between real dogs and metal dogs ran deep. Almost every real dog in Dogtown had been passed over in favor of a metal dog. And though there were other metal dogs who wore Reading Buddy sweaters, none got the attention of Metalhead. I have to admit, I was partly to blame. I'd seen Quinn struggle for such a long time that I was thrilled when he finally found a buddy. Of course, I would have liked his buddy to have been a real dog, but I wasn't a sore loser. Just seeing Quinn doing well made me happy. But not all the dogs felt this way. My excitement only made matters worse. If I'd only seen it coming. Chapter 43, Bad Liars. I was as surprised as management about what happened on the next Reading Buddy day. Quinn came roaring up to the book basket to get green eggs and ham like he always did. but it wasn't there. He ran for the next basket. Not there. And the next, and the next. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Green eggs and ham was gone. Books disappeared now and then. Management borrowed a book, the library swapped out a title, a kid took one home. So I asked the dogs on Reading Buddy Row, do you guys know what happened to green eggs and ham? But every dog shook his head no. Dogs are bad liars. Have I mentioned this before? If a dog grabs your butter dish, you hear the crash, you see the entire stick of butter in his mouth, but when you ask him, did you steal the butter? He says no, then skulks away, tail between his legs. So yeah, I knew the dogs were lying, and Geraldine did too. Chance, baby, go easy on him, dog. He meant well, she said. I didn't need to see the tattered pieces of the cover in Buster's cage to know which dog meant well. Chapter 44, A Happy Accident. Quinn was beside himself. Mr. Molinari did his best to talk him down. It's a happy accident, he said. Nothing against Mr. Molinari or anything, but if your bone falls down a storm drain, that's an accident. But it's certainly not happy. Quinn didn't buy it any more than I did, so management stepped in. She got all up in Quinn's face, suggesting title after title. Quinn turned red. Then he began shrieking and spinning. He was starting to understand the world around him in a way he hadn't before, and the book that had made the difference was gone. Still, it wasn't okay to behave that way, so Quinn was suspended from reading buddies, which made Mouse and me very sad. And we'll pick up on chapter 45 next, okay?